evening's live stream in the kitchen. Gonna have another meal. And I was just deciding to stream because I'm having a little bit of a down moment, feeling exhausted, tired, and also just somehow, yeah, had some mixed feelings today. And it seems to me that when people watch in some kind of way, it keeps me active. I cannot just really calm down, which is an advantage sometimes. So instead of just sitting here, gonna do a meal with the blender, gonna add some ingredients. I'm now currently on about 2,200 calories, so I want to increase by about 1,000 calories. A bit more would be better actually, because I would say I need to be on around 3,500 to possibly increase the body weight a little bit. I think currently it's 3,400. It's about the amount that I need just to keep the body weight. 3,300, 3,400. So I would say 3,500, 3,600. That's about when it starts to slowly increase with the body weight. So yeah, the next goal is basically just averaging about 3,000, I would say 3,600 calories. Then it should work relatively well. Possibly at some point I will do some carb cycling. Currently it's just very, 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 very challenging to focus on nutrition a lot, because there are some other things which really somehow seem to require quite a bit of attention. Now I got my other phone here as well in case the live chat would freeze again, which has happened quite many times. So I think on the last stream and also stream about, I think it was 2 days ago, the live chat suddenly froze. I don't know how this one is gonna do. It's actually very surprising to me that somehow when it comes to views, sometimes the streams don't really do so well. I mean, now I've got about, yeah, probably how much more there could be. Yeah, I mean, when I really was streaming often, I had about, I don't know, about 300 followers, something like that. So now it's about 5 times that much or a bit more. And yeah, it seems to me that I don't even get so many more. Yeah, the views are not even so much higher now in my streams. It's a bit surprising. Back then, I really thought that once I would have 1,000 followers or more, that somehow there would be an additional push, an additional exposure to new people when I stream. I mean, that's just what I've heard. I could actually also ask ChatGPT. I wonder what its opinion is about that. I don't know if I was talking about that subject. I think I wasn't talking of ChatGPT back then when I started, which was basically for about a bit more than 4 months ago on the 1st of March. That's basically when I started. Hey Tauben, welcome to the live stream. Hello, and Shunet, Gunet, Sunet, or Sunate. So that's basically when I started. It was about yeah, a bit more than 4 months ago on this channel, and I think back then I wasn't using ChatGPT, but recently a lot actually. And I think I will also do a video about it, about ChatGPT, with a few different features it has, and I guess some people will like it, some others won't. I would say there are many different opinions about it, and of course, very likely there's always pros and cons. For me personally, it has been very helpful. I don't want to say that there is just everything is positive. I guess there might be some dangers And yeah, but when it comes to analyzing data, brainstorming, giving you ideas, it can be really helpful. At the end of the day, you still have to do your own thinking, and it's great when you also analyze. But I think I will do a video about ChatGPT, and probably I'm gonna ask it what it thinks about yeah, those 1K followers or more when it comes to exposure for the live streams. So I'm in the kitchen, gonna have the meal soon. You can watch me, and the stream is very, very spontaneous. I had a bit of a down moment a few minutes ago before I started the live stream because I suddenly really felt tired, exhausted, wasn't really in the mood for just, I don't know, pretty much everything or anything. Except probably some orange juice. That's actually sometimes that's a very easy way for me to just increase the way I feel my mood. Currently, there's a lot of stuff somehow which is going through my mind, and very often I just felt super empty and uh, just yeah, there was just too many things to somehow take care of, and too many things that didn't go according to the plan. But yeah, let's not complain now. We better focus on our goals and what we can do. Actually, I was thinking about taking a pause with the live streams and just doing them, yeah, from time to time. Probably waiting for 2 weeks or a month to figure out if the views would go up again more strongly when I just stop live streaming. But I don't really know if that would have such a large effect. It's somehow, yeah, felt a bit disappointing when it comes to my videos because it seems that every single video I've done, or just especially all those the best performing videos, they just flattened out. So they basically go up and then at some point they just flatten out. Which is somehow, yeah, not really the best feeling. You somehow seem to continuously, it seems that you need to continuously just push out new videos all the time. And even if you do that, which I've been doing actually, in my opinion, I mean, it's about, including the live streams, it's about 340 pieces of content in about a little bit over 4 months. So, yeah, that's actually, how much is that? 120, about, yeah, about 130, yeah, in about 130 days, it's 340. So that's quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, that's almost 3 pieces of content every single day. I mean, there have been a few days on which I didn't upload anything, but there was pretty much just consistently something coming out on this channel. So in some kind of way, I'm not really enjoying those massive ups and downs. Uh, no, I guess I will be more focused on the live chat later. I'm just somehow gonna treat this stream like a regular video for the moment, and then once I will be a bit further with my blender meal, I'm gonna be a bit more focused on the live stream again. So yeah, seems to me that when it comes to streaming, it allows you to gain some new people, usually a different, yeah, some different people, really another kind of audience, not the regular ones. I mean, when it comes to my YouTube videos, my regular long form videos, it seems to me that they really get pushed out to an extremely specific audience. And when it comes to live streaming, the live streams actually reach, I would say, a much wider audience. It's a bit more diversified, male and female, and I guess also probably when it comes to age groups, there's a bit more diversification with my live streams compared to the long form videos. So I guess just sometimes doing a live stream and talking a little bit could be a good opportunity to reach a different audience instead of just doing regular videos all the time only. No, I could actually do some advertising right now. Also, I've set up a Patreon page on which you could, if you like, book Zoom calls with me. I don't know if that's going to be something somebody would like to have at some point. And what else? Personalized video. Basically, you could order a video in which I would say your name and something that you would like me to say. It's not basically an action-based video. So yeah, anyways, you can take a look at the description in my Patreon page. The link is on the channel basically here, and also added some items in a new store on Spreadshirt. The link is also on the channel, but yeah, I don't know, probably I will change or add some designs. We'll see. I don't know if anybody is going to be interested, probably at some point. We'll see. So that's about it for now with yeah, advertising. Uh, Probably something else. Yeah, on Patreon, I plan to do a bit more for paid members, probably more frequent live streams and a bit more behind the scenes content. And I was actually thinking about wearing shirts in all my videos for about a month, to just actually checking out how that would basically, yeah, checking the influence it would have on my audience, on my viewers, because it seems to me that with all those videos I've done, I mean, so many are shirtless, and it seems to me that this probably in some kind of way sends a wrong signal to the YouTube algorithm, because I mean, it's very strange when I check the videos that actually recommend my channel and my videos. Yeah, it's very, very special. So that's probably due to me not wearing shorts in many of my videos, especially in the beginning when I started on this channel, really. So I guess, and this could be a bit of an experiment, probably I'll just wear shorts all the time from now on. We'll see. Probably not all the time, but most of the time. And then checking how the algorithm adjusts when it comes to my audience. Because I guess sometimes this channel really looks like some kind, I don't know, I guess you know what I mean. So, uh, yeah, now let's move over to the meal, blender meal. There's some stuff that I would like to get done. I mean, not really stuff that I would like to get done. It's more like just feeling a bit. Yeah, today I actually watched a girl on YouTube, and she was talking about. I mean, yeah, a video from her that she published, I think, a few days ago, and she was talking about. Yeah, that feeling sometimes that you should always push and push and push, and whenever you just take time off, you feel bad. And that's somehow something that I've been going through for so long. And actually, it's easy for me to take time off and to relax and calm down when there is success. But when you are not making progress enough or not according to your plan, and there's not really the success you planned to have, then you somehow almost never can calm down. That's so tough somehow. I would love to just relax sometimes. I would love to just be on the couch with a good feeling. I would love to just watch a movie. Sometimes I would love to just take a few days off with a good feeling, not with a bad feeling, not with a feeling of guilt. I would love that so damn much. It's crazy. But it's just somehow impossible. It's just so impossible. It's just so far away. I don't know if I will ever experience that. I have no clue. This is so crazy. Just having a good feeling about taking time off. Not for only a few hours, just for one full day, or 2 days, or a week. This is just so far away from me. I don't know when I've experienced that the last time. I don't know. I don't know, a decade ago, something like that. I don't know. It's just somewhat crazy. Feels like every single day I can take time off for a few hours, but then basically I feel like, okay, I just need to I need to work, or gotta do, I don't know, something for this channel, or there's another meal, or there's a gym, or there's just whatever, just always stuff. And whenever I just take a little bit of time off, a little bit too much, whenever I don't push myself for a day, I feel so bad about myself every single time somehow. This is crazy. I don't know if anybody else has that feeling too. And now, of course, there are many people giving advice telling me probably, yeah, take time off, relax a bit. Yes, I could do that and I can, and I've done that. And it's amazing. It can be so amazing when you have the progress, when you are where you want to be. If everything in my life would just go up and up and up easily, then I guess I would not have such a problem with taking time off sometimes. But when you're working on your own business and it's constantly those crazy ups and downs, and sometimes even when you push, that's actually the worst thing sometimes, or it feels the worst. When you just push yourself and you live like a robot, go through your checklists, and nothing happens, and you keep doing that. And at some point, you really got to ask yourself, hey, is this it? Is this really what I'm doing? Am I really living like this? Am I really just pushing myself every single day for nothing, for no success, for no rewards, just only to feel about myself, to just probably have a good feeling about myself, about just, I don't know, feeling exhausted all the time, or just feeling disciplined when there's no reward? That's quite crazy. I mean, yeah, that's really some kind of feeling that I've been going through recently so often. I don't know. Uh, you can, if you see someone winning all the time, I mean, it's so crazily easy to push yourself to be super disciplined, super driven, fired up when you're winning all the time. But when you're losing again and again and again, it's so fucking tough to just keep going over and over again, to motivate yourself for actually, without having any hope, without having any sign of any, I don't know. That's the thing somehow, yeah. Those kind of thoughts go through my mind. I've been going through my mind so often recently. It's just somehow that, yeah, those memories and stuff, and then you look back and you feel like, hey, it's another year, a whole year again, and another year, and another year, and another year. And just, you're not getting ahead. Yeah, whatever. This is probably super negative right now. So let's get the meal in. That's at least something that I know. That's simple. When it comes to training and nutrition, that's actually something super simple. At least there, that's actually a good thing. But many other things, business, this YouTube channel, uh, social life sometimes, so often in the past, there was so much uncertainty, so much, so many emotional ups and downs. I mean, not just emotional ups and downs, but also just in reality, just ups and downs with progress. Stuff going into it in a totally other direction. Yeah, I wish it was. I wish everything was so easy, like just training and nutrition. I mean, when you know exactly what you gotta do, and you know that all you gotta do is push yourself, then it's so fucking easy. But if you have no clue what to do, and if you think that you're on the right path, and if you think that you're taking the right steps, and it doesn't work, yeah, that's actually not so. Uh, I don't know. That's not really what I enjoy doing. So, and I'm gonna check the live chat a bit later. I know people are now messaging, and gonna get into it a bit later. This is more like just probably some kind of regular video now for most people, and I don't know if it's more interesting now because everybody who has just joined now, I guess for them it's gonna be a lot more interesting instead of just me constantly talking with yeah, the people here in the live chat. I mean, that's great, but I think I'm gonna do that a bit later afterwards. So yeah, And I guess what I've just described is probably also the reality for many other people, especially everybody who is working on a business. I guess when you're employed and you have all your people and happy childhood, happy upbringing, everything good, everything nice, always just fun. I guess you probably don't know how that feels, but if you're probably working on your business and you've had some changes in your social life and you probably know how it feels when just sometimes everything seems to be so uncertain and you try and try and try and stuff doesn't work. Yeah. So probably the one thing that actually, probably one of the best things I ever started doing when it comes to habits is the cold shower with a countdown timer. So sometimes when I feel like having such a or a bit of a down moment, then usually what I do is basically just start a countdown timer with music and take a cold shower and just push myself to be outdoors in 10 minutes, and then usually I feel better. So now it's late actually. I'm gonna get the blender meal in and then I will focus on the live chat. People are now messaging here. So yeah, gonna be in the live chat a bit later. I think that's more of an advantage for most viewers. So yeah, sometimes really simply, I mean, I even had to really question myself what I'm doing here on YouTube. It's crazy to just somehow invest all that time with videos and just to somehow not really getting anywhere. I mean, getting forward a little bit, but always being pushed back down again. So yeah, that's quite fun. Anyways, let's get the meal in and yeah, enjoy it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be so focused on the live chat now, or probably not at all. Gonna just fuel up. Sometimes it's best to just not think, not care. Glad I did the training today. Did some deadlifts and leg extensions, leg curls, and calves. Some exercise for calves. So that's done, and yeah, I really have to push myself with nutrition because I just know as long as I increase the calorie load, it's very easy for me to make progress from basically at this point now. But yeah, recently it was so just, I don't know, ups and downs. It was crazy. So yeah. Anyways, let's get some ingredients and let's push some calories. Gonna get some water and yeah, everybody who has or everybody that has just basically joined the stream. Yesterday I've ordered a lavalier microphone actually. Yeah, I know it's already after midnight, so you could say 2 days ago for the DJI Mic Mini lavalier microphone. So that should actually arrive technically today because now it's 4 minutes after midnight. So audio quality should really improve quite a lot really soon. Since I've been adding ice cubes into the blender, there's basically a much higher need for water or additional water to just not make it too thick. So let's get some ingredients here. I'm gonna add a few things and then we'll yeah, fuel up. So I've been changing a bit when it comes to the ingredients, basically the fat sources. So for a while I was yeah, initially I was using peanut butter, then I switched over to some almond powder and coconut powder. Now we're basically back again on peanut butter, but it's probably not really the best pick because I think it has some kind of oil which I probably don't want to have. But yeah, guess step by step we will improve. So I'm gonna add this here. And I guess especially for moments like this, when I'm a bit further from the camera, a lavalier mic are actually the one which should arrive today. It's gonna be a really good advantage. So yeah, we'll see. I wonder how the streams are gonna perform. I wonder if there's gonna be some improvement when it comes to viewers and I don't know, subscribers. Probably it's gonna look a bit more professional with me wearing a lavalier mic. So yeah, I think pretty much every single YouTuber who has a certain size of followers uses a microphone, an external one. So probably don't see a lot of YouTubers not wearing microphones, especially from a certain level on. So yeah, I can honestly tell you that it's way easier to just stream and keep talking instead of just being focused on the live chat. In the past, I was just so focused on interacting with the viewers all the time in my live chat that I really lost track of what I was talking about. So everybody who is now messaging me here in the chat, I plan to check it later, and for now I just really want to get this meal in. So we got some protein, we got some carbs. I'm not using a tripod, and I'm gonna add some additional carbs, also some additional protein and some fat source. So yeah, let's take how much? Actually gonna take 50. Yeah, 50. I usually just choose the same amounts. That makes it really easy for me to track it. So as long as I don't deviate with the amounts, it's really easy to keep track of the meals. I mean, it allows me to just sometimes not do the tracking instantly and just I don't know, sometimes I track it a bit later when it comes to the breakfast. Very often I just add it a bit later, noon or so, because I anyways know it by mind. Okay, we're gonna take 26 grams here. Okay. 26 grams. I'm gonna add 250. And this is basically pretty much the same kind of meal every single day. So when people ask me what's your favorite meal, or yeah, I don't know, I don't eat for pleasure. I like this meal, but it's not about pleasure. I'm not focused on pleasure when it comes to nutrition. So I actually like to not have too much variation when it comes to food sources. I just like to basically eat the same kind of meals every single day. That's probably boring, but in my opinion, that's what it takes for you to have consistency and certainty, and really knowing what you do. If you constantly change your meals, I don't think you can really have you can have progress, but it's going to be very difficult for you to really have it steady, or have a steady progress. There could be a lot of ups and downs, so I think it's a lot better to just basically eat pretty much the same meals in the same amounts all the time. What you can do is increase or decrease a little bit, I would say, with the carbs. So that's what I sometimes do. It's basically just increasing or decreasing the carb load. I would say that really makes sense. But other than that, I would say it's better when you don't really change too much. Just keep doing what you do. Playing around a little bit with the calorie load, that can be really good sometimes, depending on your goal. So the muscle mass you have, the more calorie load you're gonna need, which means if you got progress, you will be forced at some point to just increase the calorie load step by step. I think this is good. I think this is fine. I was using a lot of ice cubes recently, and I would say very often that blender meal gets super cool, so it's sometimes a bit difficult to drink it. No, there's not so much, or is there? Yeah, when it comes to live chat, a lot of messages, but I think there are not so many people watching right now currently. I don't know if the number is right. I'm gonna be in the stream a bit later, so yeah, okay. Let's do that meal now, and yeah, it's gonna be a little bit noisy. And I can honestly tell you that so often I would love to just not be in the kitchen and not prepare my meals and not keep track of all that stuff here with the nutrition. Sometimes I would love to just calm down, but that doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Okay, so it's gonna get loud. I would love to just fully focus on nutrition and my training, because I know the progress would be so fast, be so crazily fast, but there's something else with the business that just pressures me quite intensely, and I just don't have my thoughts free to really focus on, Would be really easy to just make progress if the only thing to focus on was the meals, although that could be a bit of an excuse. Guess it all comes down to pushing yourself. I mean, very often that's basically what it comes down to, so sometimes you look for reasons why you're not successful, when in fact it's just somehow depends on how much you push yourself. Which is really pretty much all about the meals, the food, the nutrition. You can have the best training. It's not going to do a lot if you don't take care of your meals. So
And I think that's something that I didn't get in the beginning. Back then, I think I didn't really know so much about the calories, when in fact that should be pretty much your main focus initially when you're very lean. And I was super lean in my childhood, and you can accelerate your progress so fast, so much, by just only having an overload with calories. I mean, not too strongly. Yeah, sometimes it's really so boring. You just do the same kind of things all the time. I mean, that's what I've been doing. It's just every single evening I'm in the kitchen doing my meal, the same kind of meal all the time. In the morning, the same meal. And that's why it feels so difficult for me to just do some crazy videos, because in some kind of way I have to live like a robot so often. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Many things don't work if I don't live like a robot. If I would just listen to my mood, eat and drink whenever I want, whatever I want, it would never work. Or it would work sometimes. But it's a lot better to have consistency. Especially when a lot of stuff in life changes, then it feels really good to really focus on your meals and your training, because I mean, otherwise there's a chaos in everything you do. So feels good to just have something under control and being really in charge. So I guess it's gonna take me a while to read all the messages here. Now, in case you wonder, this meal here has about 1000 calories. Could be a bit less, could be 950. Let's say about 950 to 1000 calories. Should have about 70 grams of protein, about 120 grams of carbs, and I don't know, I think about 20 to 40 grams of fat. I'll have to check it. I think many people they try to not have too many carbs. They think it's good to just focus on the protein, but if you don't have enough carbs, how do you want to make progress? It doesn't work, in my opinion, unless you just have a super high load of fat. But only with some. I mean, you can have the best protein all day. I don't believe that this can work. I mean, how should it work? You're going to use that protein and your muscle mass as a source or as fuel for energy. When you're too low with the calories. So, okay. Okay. I'm quickly going to start with the newest message from Cham Char. Hey Cham Char, welcome to the live stream. Where can I find motivation to become less? Well, thank you. Thank you. So, I guess we always think about other people that they are happy. I can tell you, I've been having a lot of mood swings and emotional ups and downs, and yeah, very often not feeling at my best. So I guess from the outside, it always looks like people with this and that are happy. So yeah, I can tell you that's not actually always the case. But I can clearly help you with that. So when it comes to, I mean, with less fat, that's something which is actually very, very simple. It's probably not easy, but it's super simple to do. So if you want to have motivation for that, what I would do is just do it in a hardcore way, in a crazily fast way. If you take it slowly, it might be extremely difficult for you to find motivation, because if you have to wait for, I don't know, 1 year to really see the progress you want, then that's probably difficult for you. I don't know how much weight we are talking, but I can tell you, if you change from one day to the other and you keep doing something and you stick to a routine, you should see a massive progress after 2 months. Even after 1 month, you should clearly see it, if you do it right. And the one thing you don't have to do is go to the gym, actually. That's not gonna help a lot. I mean, I would never recommend anybody to start with the gym. The one thing you have to start with, I mean, you can start with the gym, of course. You can do both. Just make sure you don't burn out. But the one thing you have to take care of massively, that's the nutrition. That's really gonna matter. You can be in the gym every single day and probably you're not going to lose any body fat, but the nutrition, that's really what counts. That's so crazily important. So your meals. The one thing which really actually moves the needle is tracking the calories, in my opinion. That's the one thing everybody should do. Every single person who wants to lose body fat should track the calories. And everybody who doesn't do that, in my opinion, is not going to have real progress. I don't believe that. I mean, they just don't use their full potential. You can only really use your potential if you track your unless you really know what you're doing. And I can tell you, if you track your calories, you are never ever gonna step on the scale, pretty much never, and be surprised. Because by tracking your calorie load, you will know exactly what you do. It's all gonna work according to the plan. And I mean, now that you're here in the stream, I can help you here with, giving you advice. If you would like to, I don't know, I mean, I've basically recently published something on my Patreon page, which would be, something like basically a Zoom call, which people could book to just have a personal conversation. That could be a video call or just by audio, regular call, also on Zoom. I was thinking about doing some memberships, which could be seen just something like coaching. And I wouldn't say I'm such a pro, but I can tell you when it comes to losing body fat, that's actually super simple. And I think many people, they have a totally just a wrong approach. They think by eating healthy meals, they can lose body fat. No, you don't. Nobody can just lose body fat by eating healthy meals. You can eat pizza all day, you can eat whatever you want to eat, and you can lose body fat, or you can increase your body fat. You can eat chicken and rice and you're going to gain body weight. It's not about what you eat, it's about the amount of calories. That's the first thing people have to know. And of course, it depends on the food you have. It depends on what food you have. Of course, it's not going to be good for you to eat fast food all day long. You're probably going to lose body fat, but you're going to lose muscle mass. That's basically just only going to have an influence on your body weight. When you talk about body shape, of course, it's good to have healthy meals. But there are just a few things to consider. But the number one thing you got to do to lose body weight is going to be tracking your calorie load. Number two is taking care of the right macros, or of basically the relation of macronutrients to having a relatively high, I would say a high protein load, no sugar, unless I would say from fruit, but I would not really take a lot of sugar. So no sweets, no chocolate, no ice cream, no cola, no stuff like that, no iced tea, just none. That has to be the first step, cutting all the sugar and tracking your calorie load. That's actually the first thing. If you want to know a bit more, I can tell you more. So I would never eat any chocolate or sweets. I mean, I never do that. I personally never eat chocolate. I just don't. I mean, I had probably a few exceptions when it comes to chocolate pieces and those skyr, I don't know how to say it, skyr, those quarks. But other than that, I just don't eat sweets or chocolate. So yeah, if you want to know a bit more, I guess it's going to be very difficult for you to get on track with just this live stream. And hopefully this is educational for some people now. Yeah, you can join my future streams. I would say it's very often about at this time when I stream. We'll see if I'm going to keep doing these late streams in the kitchen. Rachel, chocolate is mine too. Really? Who? I mean, the thing is, when you eat chocolate, let's say you eat 100 grams of chocolate, you're gonna have such a massive calorie intake just from chocolate. It's gonna be easily, I don't know how much is it? It's over 400 calories.
could be even, I don't know, 500 calories. It's just way too much. It's way too much. If you don't do a lot of training, it's gonna be easily, it's gonna be, I don't know, 25% of your overall calorie consumption, or not consumption, basically the amount of calories you burn. That's way too much. Not in that quantity. Yeah, that's good. Basically, the thing is, how badly do you want something? When it comes to training and body shape, most people don't want it so badly. So if they're not in the shape they want to be, they don't care so much about it usually. And everybody who cares a lot, they cannot stand it. They could, if it causes enough pain, you're gonna change. And I think people often think that they should be happy, they should be fine with the gym, they should be looking forward to it. I can tell you, for about a year, or probably a lot more than a year, pretty much every single time I have to push myself to the gym. I don't like it. I don't want to go to the gym. I probably never want to go to the gym, almost. I don't want to go there. I did in the past to just have more social contact, but recently it's absolutely no pleasure. I push myself to the training pretty much every single time. I push myself to the meals. It's no fun for me. It's no fun for me to track the calories. It's not fun for me to just have the same kind of meal all the time. So yeah, probably that helps you a bit, because realize, okay, it doesn't have to be fun. All you gotta do is just push yourself and do it. That's all it takes. And don't ever wait for a good moment to start. Don't think it should be easy. It doesn't have to be easy. You just have to do it. It's not about easy, it's not about fun. And yeah. And if you want to start, then start today. Start right now, not tomorrow, right now. When it comes to nutrition or training, if you think you're gonna start tomorrow, it's not gonna work. I can tell you right now, it's not gonna work. Then just stop it. Don't even try it. If you want to do it, start right now. Download an app right now, or this eve, or just right after stream. Download an app to track your macros. Start. Just start. Step on the scale today. Before you sleep today, step on the scale. Make a picture your feet on the scale and the body weight. Start. You have to start immediately. That's the only way. And then you write down the date. You write down today, what day it is. You take a picture of yourself in the mirror before you go to bed today. Picture from the front, without clothes, or just underwear. And then in 1 month you take another picture, and then you want to have progress. You want to see a difference. That's how you gotta push yourself. You want to have a progress. You want to see clear progress in 1 month. If you don't have progress, then something went wrong. And the way to have progress is by tracking your calorie intake, your average calorie load, for about a week or two. And then based on that average calorie load, you go down. You can go down by 1000 calories per day, which is quite a lot. And then you should lose about 1 kilo per week. That's 4 kilo in 1 month, 8 kilos in 2 months, 12 kilos in 3 months, 16 kilos in 4 months. So 20 kilos in 5 months. I guess if you lose 20 kilos of body fat in those 5 months, people will be quite amazed when they see you. That's how you gotta do it. Okay. Yeah, it's just, for me, it's just mostly actually getting enough calories recently. That's what I've been struggling with. But yeah, it doesn't get easier. Even if you do it for, I don't know, I mean, I started when I was 14 years old. That was quite many years ago. So, and I can tell you, it not necessarily gets easier. Actually, it can, but it doesn't have to. Uh, who tomorrow? Why not today? Why not before you go to bed and sleep? I mean, it's just always difficult or dangerous when you start something tomorrow. It's always tomorrow. Tomorrow is not today. Tomorrow is always tomorrow. And oh, you're in bed. Okay, yeah, then probably it's a bit different. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but you have to do it tomorrow. You have to. There are, I would say, two things that I would do to track progress. Three things, no three things, basically. There are three things you gotta do. Stepping on the, taking a picture of your feet on the scale. That's what I do when I really focus on it intensely. Taking pictures of yourself, always in the same, on the same spot with the same light, about the same time. From the front, you can also do it from the back or the side. Preferably in underwear, so that you really see your body shape. Or in a very tight shirt. And if you don't want to lose motivation, what you can do, if you don't like your current shape, what you can do is basically wear something very long all the time. So whenever you are basically in front of the mirror, you don't see yourself too closely. It can be better in the beginning because otherwise it can demotivate you. And then, yeah, probably a month later, you just take your clothes off, except your underwear, take a picture, and then you take a look, you compare the pictures. So I'm now quickly gonna get into the live chat a bit more strongly and think I'm gonna sit down a little bit. Okay. So what is the amount of weight we're talking about, Jam Jar? How many kilos? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30? I mean, you don't have to say it publicly if you don't feel like it. I would just focus on 1 kilo per week. If it's 10 kilos, then it's 10 weeks. Then I would cut down the calorie load by 1000 calories per day. Preferably, in the first step, cutting all the sugar, except fruit. I would say a little bit of fruit, not too much. Cutting regular carbs a little bit. Very likely you could increase the protein intake. Probably, I don't know if you have too much fat intake. 170, well, that's really precise, 170.48. Did you just measure it, or how do you know it's so precisely? How much is 6 feet 3? I think that's quite tall, isn't it? Here we use centimeters and meters. 2 smile 80. So, Rachel, probably you're the only girl here in the live chat. I don't know. I guess you're a girl. Rachel is female, isn't it? Ash, oh, is Ash also female? I guess. Yes, right. Pictures are super small. It's always surprising because I'm on my long form videos and here on my channel, basically, just there are pretty much always just, yeah, men only, almost. Nice beard. Yeah, thank you, Ash. Thank you. Hope you like it. It's now a bit long. Gotta get it reshaped soon. Yeah, you don't really see my lip here. so much. So yeah, I gotta go to the barber soon. It looks a bit chaotic, I would say, right now. So I'm quickly gonna go through the live chat now because I was just focusing on talking. McNascar has sent a message. Ben Jansen, best regards to Vegas. I don't know if you're still here. I'm doing well, thank you. And thanks for your messages. And I don't have a GoPro, but I plan to buy a DJI Action Cam, the Action 5 Pro, in the future. Probably I will just sum a package into some kind of, yeah, you will see it. Thinking about some project. And yeah, sounds great, yeah, an adventure. I'm planning to do some outdoor videos with an action cam. And yeah, thank you, Ben. Deon, thank you. So yeah, Ben and Deon, thank you. Thanks a lot for your messages. And quickly, just reading through the live chat. I will be here soon on the newest messages. Brownies, Amazon. No brownies. No sweets for me. Mr. Miyagi. That's a protein. Very few calories. So, there's so much to read. Just a minute, I'm going to be right back on the newest messages. Okay, Carlos, James. No, by being in the kitchen, I don't lose my figure, not at all. In the kitchen, that's the key. So that hopefully. Alberto, welcome on the channel. Happy to have you as a follower. So, okay, I don't know if dark chocolate is really healthy. I don't think it's healthy when it has a lot of sugar. Cut down on crisp recently. Yeah, chips and chocolate, I would really cut that. Okay, well, from behind the mailing, son 2 for. Okay, Rachel, have a good night. Yeah, there's so much somehow to read. Okay, now I'm almost back here, so. Okay, now. I just read all the messages. So, last week, 18.5 stone. Good, what, that was in kilo. Whew. Okay. That's why that number. Okay. Carlos, yeah, have a good time too, or good night. Yeah, thank you. Ash still here. 2 smile. Oh, someone speaks German. So 190. Oh, that's actually very tall. Okay, so yeah, okay then. 190.5. So then, yeah, okay. Well, I don't know with your body height. Don't know exactly what. Yeah, how much weight would be good for you. If it's one, it depends on your muscle mass. So I don't know if I receive all the new chat messages because so often actually the live chat freezes. So I'm quickly gonna check it on my other phone. And yeah, just a minute. So now, okay. Yeah, it seems that there are no new messages. I don't know if anybody is still really actively listening right now. If you want me to keep going for a while, then just let me know, send a message. If you're new on my channel, feel free to subscribe. And yeah. I think I'm soon gonna switch off. It's now 1 hour and 6 minutes. So today, or this evening, I was recording a few clips just to get some views. Was thinking about doing a video about some random stuff. Really just to get views. And also to freshen up a little bit. Doing something new. So yeah, I was not so happy with the performance of the channel because so many videos I've done have flattened out. So I was talking with ChatGPT about that topic, and I guess it's also due to my content. I think what I should do is do some evergreen content, basically videos which would perform or basically pull views over a long period of time consistently. And I think when it comes to vlogs, they could be interesting for people to watch sometimes. And initially they get some views and then they flatten out. So I guess by just choosing another topic, that could be that could really pull views over a much long period of time. So you're but going to sleep soon. I've subscribed, so that's great, Chamchar. So yeah, you can let me know about your progress. So in a month, you said you're 117.48. So in a month, 113.48 kilos. What about that? So now we got July 9. Yeah, it's now after midnight. Let's say July 9, 48 minutes after midnight on, that would be August 9, 48 minutes after midnight, you being 113.48 kilos. That's the goal now. Is that fine for you? Now everybody has heard it. It's now public goal already. If this channel at one time will have millions of followers, then probably you're gonna be famous. Everybody will know about your progress. Yeah. Loads of people will probably watch the stream. And everybody will check up on you. Yeah, I mean, now you have 30 days. That's quite a bit, but gotta be fast. You gotta lose about, I don't know, 150 grams every single day from now on, every single day. 150 grams of body fat. That's quite a bit. But it's doable. I mean, that's what I've done. I cut my calorie intake by 1,000. So basically I went down from 3,300 calories to about 2,300 calories by about 1,000 every day, and I think back then it was about 1 kilo per day. But you're probably not only going to lose body fat, very likely you're also going to lose muscle mass. That's just how it could be. But I wouldn't focus on that so much. You can then in a later step focus on your body shape and your muscle mass. To smile, ja, gute Nacht, Dankeschön. Loredana, good afternoon, James Stella. Good afternoon. Here it's night. Yeah. Good afternoon there, Loredana. Actually, sleep time here. And yeah, Chamchar. I mean, if you would prefer talking in a Zoom call, you can check out my Patreon. Of course, I'm also willing to help. Hey, you know what? This spider is here. This crazy spider is here. Can you see? No, where is it now? Okay, here it is. I don't know if this is the same spider that I recently tried to move out of this kitchen. I made a quick video recently with this spider. Man, I really don't like spiders. So give me a second. Oh man. Man. I don't like spiders. I really don't. Okay, I'm gonna be back. Just give me a second. I don't know where it is now. It was just basically, basically it was somehow, I don't know where, on this ice cube, icebreaker thing here. I mean, just a really small one, but I don't want to have such a small spider frozen in an ice cube, which I would then basically put into my blender and drink. I really don't like that imagination. And yeah, that just would really destroy my appetite. And okay, seems that this one here is empty, so I'm gonna just, I don't know where it is. This is crazy. I was even thinking about doing some kind of video with a larger spider just to get views. And I can tell you this would be one of those things which I would hate the most. A video with a spider, with a large one. You cannot imagine, I would probably, I don't know, scream. I would freak out. I would totally freak out. So, Tonight, Toad Spider's a good roommate. Yeah, don't know if it's such a good roommate. I really don't want to have that spider here. Really not. And I don't know where it is. Yeah, okay, so then Chamchar, see you on August 9 with 113.48 kilos. And if you like to talk about that privately, there's basically the Zoom call option on Patreon. You can check out the link on my channel if you prefer that. But I would say it's relatively simple. But yeah. And you could download the app. It's called Macros. If you have Android, then it should be available on the Google Play Store. It's called Macros, MACROS, Macros. There you can add your meals. And at the end of the day, you see the overall calorie load, you see the protein, carbs, and fats. And then you just have to figure out your average calorie intake, I would say for about a week. If that would be 3,000 calories, you can go down to 2,000. If it's 4,000 calories, you can go down to 3,000 calories. That's probably what I would do. So, yeah. I guess you're a man. I haven't even asked, but I guess so. So yeah, I think about 1K calories should be fine. Noel, welcome to the live stream. So I'm pretty much ready to relax and prepare for bed and sleep. Quickly gonna check the analytics. Yeah. I might at some point check out some other times. I don't know if there are more people watching a bit later. It's strange to me. Yep, another shake, another one. Many shakes, or blender meals basically. So yeah, but I think I'm now gonna switch off the stream. Getting a bit tired, and it's now, yeah, it's a long one, 1 hour and 16 minutes of streaming. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining. Have a great day. And switching off. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check out my Patreon page. The link is in the channel. Also recently published a store on Spreadshirt, but I don't know if anybody's gonna buy anything. Basically some shirts, hoodies, some merchandise. I don't know, probably I will just do some other designs, and then I will have to do some checks when it comes to shipping costs and really see if it's gonna be attractive enough with the pricing and shipping costs, shipping time for the viewers. Guess it's gonna depend on your location. So yeah, guess we'll have to do some checks there. Anyways, that's about it for now. Thank you for joining, and yeah, see you soon again. Feel free to subscribe, and bye bye. Switching off.